Hello everyone, welcome back to the Addicted Bookworm, where my addictions all over the internet. On this channel, do book hauls, book reviews, both physical and digital, audiobooks, and so much more. So in tonight's video, happy Sunday, everybody. Hope all of you are going to have a good one. I know it's the Lord's Day, and it's time for you to go to church and everything. So if you go to church, I hope you have a good time there. I want to talk about a problem I've got, and I'm also going to um, talk about a couple of ebooks that I picked up from on my Kindle. I will say though, I did get I think it's the fourth Simone St. James book, as a digital as well as a physical. That book is supposed to be arrived with all its fellows next Thursday, so I'm very happy about that. But anyways, getting the ebooks out of the way. Getting the ebooks out of the way. Uh, Alright, so I got from Riley Sanger Final Girls. I only had to spend $1.99 for it because I had Kindle points. So I'm on chapter 3 of that book, and basically it starts off with this girl that is running away from this very, very nasty man. You can tell, it's a man because she's the word he. Um, and basically like how she gets, to freedom. Um, I am almost done with Baby City, which is why I have it with the spine facing. I did pick up another ebook that struck my fancy. It's called the uh, Tavistock Galleria, and what's interesting is that it has my favorite subject, dead malls. Love dead malls. Um, Maddie Day, Maddie Day is my favorite author. I started off her country store series only on Kindle, so I'm continuing that. I am also starting a new Maddie Day series. This is a book cozy book club thing. Um, Murder at Cape Cod. Another one I think is Murder at the Taffy Factory. I think that's the second one. Not exactly sure. But I will work on getting through Baby City today. So yeah. So the reason I bought the first Riley Sager book on Kindle is because I didn't know if Target had it. I do like going to Target to buy a lot of my books because of the fact that it's right there in front of you. You don't, I'm not traveling like hundreds of miles to Barnes and Noble. And I mean, if I wanted to go to Barnes and Noble, I would. I'm really thinking about going to Barnes and Noble today, but I gotta see how I am. I am going to the library today. They open up at 1, and I'm going to return those 3 library books. So I just probably won't go to Barnes and Noble. I just don't have time. I just don't have time. I am off later on today from like 11 to, So, yeah, I'm off later on. I don't go back to work until tomorrow night, so I'm going to be happy to go back to work. I am going to be happy to go back to work. Yeah, I mean, I did the whole thing one time of being off for an entire week, and I was literally, like going stir crazy. Not entirely stir crazy, but yeah. But plus side, I did get a lot of stuff done during that week, and I'm actually going to maximize my time, and I'm going to clean up my room, and try to make it look as nice as I possibly can, and everything. So with that out of the way, Oh, by the way, one more thing before I continue on. If I go to Target and I see Final Girls on the shelf, I will buy it. I will buy it because I'm on chapter 3, and so far I am enjoying it. So anyways, moving on. So yesterday I got my bulk of my mail, of my stuff. And I showed off my bookshelves and all the stuff so people would know what the tabletop, desktop bookshelves looked like. I was surprised that I managed to get as many books on there as I could, so that was great. Um, I would have liked to have maybe a couple inches of for books, like maybe not for one more book, but I wasn't able to. Um, but yeah, but for the two that I got, I did get all of my mystery books that I so far own on there. So I'm very happy about that. I am not going to complain. But I do know that's going to change pretty quickly because I think I do have a total of four mystery books coming in. Um, I might have six, but still, it won't be enough to make me hurry up and get another bookshelf. So, but I'm actually getting another one on the second, and I'm getting my final one on later on. Um, and as soon as it's like a stackable one. As soon as I get as soon as I get that filled up, then I will open up the other one, and then I'll just transfer all my books over to that bookshelf, and then I will leave those empty, still on my dresser, and then I will just fill it up with books. So, and then after that, I definitely will not be buying any more mystery book, Cozy Mysteries, as a physical edition, and everything. So, you know, I've got the books I'm currently reading, on the kind of like tilted. Um, but yeah, and that's my ebook readers and whatever books that, like I said, whatever books I'm currently on. I'm currently, I believe, on chapter 11 of that one book that I believe I showed in that one video. Um, it's okay. It's not super great. It's not super great, but I definitely will have that book read by the end of the month, and then yeah, then I will be like, okay, what next? um, but yeah, so yeah, so that will be interesting in itself, because I'm actually reading two fantasy slash romantasy books every quarter, so that way I can essentially get them all read and everything. But that's going to take me quite some time um, to get them like all read. So there you go. There you go on that. Um, but as I said, I did my book hauls. I did. I showed you guys my bookshelf before I put the books on. After I put the books on. So the only thing that I'm pretty kind of bummed about was I never uploaded them. I will upload them tonight because I want you guys to see them. But yeah, I am like, oh Lord, save me. I'm gonna start on the fourth library book tonight. So I'll be whipping my reader out again and doing that. I'm hoping to have that book finished by the middle part of next week. And yeah, I mean, I think I'm doing pretty well as far as my library books are concerned. I have basically 2 weeks. Yeah, I got 2 weeks left of what I already have already out, um, which is good, which is very good. Um, but yeah, I am. I think I'm doing pretty well on my library books. I really think I am. So, like I said, I'll be returning those 3 books today. Then I'm gonna go over to Target, and I got to pick up some Orajel because I'm having consistent toothaches. I've been eating Pringles because of the salt content, which is not good for my my sodium content in my blood. It's not good. So I'm gonna get some Orajel and put that on. Because in all honesty, I could easily get in trouble for eating on the line, and that's what I've been doing. I've been managing to keep management from seeing that. So if I have the Orajel, I can apply it, and nobody is going to say anything. I'm also going to pick up a little tiny mirror so I can see where I'm applying the Orajel at. So yeah, I just hope my manager is like, put that away. I'd be like, it's Orajel. I'll be so embarrassed by that. I will be so. I'll be like, oh no. But yeah, I just, you know. But I am. Oh man. So yeah. So I got a couple things I need to do today. One of them, of course, is going to the library. So yeah, definitely going to the library. But my goal, starting in the new quarter, is to essentially upload videos when I make them. That would be really great. So yeah, we'll see how that works out. We'll see how that works out and everything. But anyways, I just wanted to get on here and let you guys know that. But yeah, like I said, I'm really excited about Final Girls. Like I said, I'm on chapter 3. And my goal, because I know I bought the newest one, and people are like, why did you buy the newest one if you've never read anything from her? Well, first of all, I wanted to, and second of all, I have every intention to read her earlier novels, or his earlier novels, one of the two. His earlier novels. I just remembered Riley Sager is a guy because I just was on his. Oh God. Oh man, time has just gone by way too fast for me. But yeah, his books. So what I basically just do is when I finish that book, I will look up his next book, and I will say this: if I enjoy Final Girls, I am going to. I'm definitely going to get the next book he wrote. Because my goal is to get to the physical books that I already own. I only own 2 Riley Sager books that I could just immediately open up and read. So, definitely going to do that. So I'm definitely going to be reading plenty of Riley Sager books this summer. Because when his next book comes out, I want to immediately pre-order it and everything. So, yeah. So, that's my goal. That is my goal, to do that. But we'll see what happens. I'll definitely see what happens as far as his books are concerned. I am going to take a picture of the paperback Riley Sager book I've got, because when I go to Target, they do have, of course they have the newest one, That's the one I got. And I just want to make sure I'm not inadvertently buying another copy of the same book. Alright, so I am going to let you guys go. Until then, be well. Bye.